I do work on my phone and try to put videos out there and do a couple of requests for people who put those out on the comment section. Tell you what, I will try to get to all the chat messages, and if you have something really cool and nice to say, that's awesome. If you enjoy this, this is a music channel. So while I'm here, I'm acting in between students. Ask me any questions. If I can't find the answer, I will ask my teacher and I will get back to you. Other than that, I got my big old book of songs, so this video itself probably is gonna get some copyright content hit on it, but I'm gonna show you what my process is for learning them. I just did one for Nunya Biznatch, asked for Mayonnaise by Smashing Pumpkins, and I did it. I enjoyed the tune, lots of fun. Put the video out there, and I gotta give a shout out to Nunya again. I got monetized, and Nunya was my first contributor, threw some money our way, which is amazing. I'm just blown away. This is how it works. So I'm looking forward to the future to see if I could reinvest all this money that I make from the YouTube into. I'm already used to being broke and poor, so I'm looking forward to putting all this vested interest back into this YouTube channel and see where it goes. One of the ones I had done today was Wind Cries Mary. I had never played it before, but I had a good time. These my pants. Where's my picks? Where's them? My picksums. Hit them, Zims. His eyes is. My goodness. Ooh, that's a blaringly horrible light, isn't it? It'd be good to get a new light. All right, here we go. My friend, the Wind Cries Mary. This is a Jimi Hendrix tune. We're gonna be putting this one in the key of, we're gonna call it in the key of C, because a lot of these have like the 1 chord, the flat 7. There's some walking down, but most importantly, we're using E flat. We're gonna move E flat to E major, and then we're gonna move it up to F major. So you can see this as being in the key of F major or C major. Either way, these chords are gonna be family chords. Awesome, here we go. If you play your F major, and then you play your G minor, and A minor, a B flat major, a C major, the D minor, relative minor of F, by the way, and then you play your diminished, let's call it a C7, you get all the way back to F. Those are your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It's a scale, diatonically speaking, 7 notes. Those are what Jimmy is using to solo here. We're gonna play a C major for our after all, walk down a half step for the B, and then land your B flat. All the jacks are in their F major boxes. Quick sus. We're gonna put the pinky up on the G string and then pull it off and come right back to it right here. When we're doing the next thing, we play clowns have all gone to bed. I like to do something like a little lead. We're talking about all the notes that are inside F. So we just talked about do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re. If you find the notes of the scale, that's what you use to move while you're in between chords. It's called chord leading or tone leading, and it's a great way to use your notes for melodies. After that, we're just gonna follow the verse here. Ready with me now? C major. Last time, move it up to G major, right? And then I would suggest, rather than playing this one, although I like it, maybe play that one and play the B flat major here, both of them. Then you do the intro, E flat, E, F. Later on, you can see how playing the F here and then going. What we would have is 10, I think so, yeah. 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, and then a big bar. Cool. And then we're gonna go back to the C. Room is drearily sleeping. Well, F major played as a C right here with the cage system has these notations, but we're really looking for the F note right here, and we're really looking for the A. So when we play the F down here, we can slide up and go. Practice that 100 trillion times in every key, and you'll get really good at pinpointing where A is and being able to do it without even looking at it. I'm pretty sure that's it for the verse, and then when it goes to the lead, it goes to F, E flat, B flat, A flat, F major, to to an E flat major, to a B flat, to an A flat. Doesn't matter where you play it as long as you're jumping on the E flat major, a B flat, A flat. The last time is going to do the walk up again. G major, B flat major, B flat major. Fun tune. So one of the things you need to realize and understand is what Jimmy's doing is playing a whole bar chord and getting dyads. So if you go over your pentatonic system and play two notes that are next to each other, like those two, these two, these two, you start to find little variations of dyads that sound great when you play them together and then when you bend them. So the idea is have fun playing the wrong notes until you do find the right notes. That's really the way it goes, isn't it, folks? Cool. After playing through the jam, it goes to a verse, and then does the outro. There isn't anything new except for a little variation on the solo. And, you know, I'm not here to tell you how to play. However, when we are doing what is the outro in? It's like E flat. Then it does like our E flat to G. Think goes down to any of the relative minors of anything. I mean, you can play in C minor if you want, because that is E flat's relative minor, but that's a little overcomplicated. I would just say stay with E flat major. That's a really good one to do. And then if you're going to turn it into the Jimmy chord, play an E flat 7 and put a 9 out there. That might have a little fun with tonality. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this. If so, thumbs up, put something really classy and cool in the comment section. Join the music community that we're starting here on this YouTube channel, and look forward to some pretty cool stuff. Aloha. Boom, boom, boom. And then I upload it. That's how I do it. One take wonder. Yeah, there are flubs in there. You know, what are you going to do? Nobody's perfect. I'm not the kind of person that does a channel that edits. Hi, Rachel. How you doing? Shakuthiala. Oh, that's a great name. How come this won't ever stay on the screen? I wish it were. Shakata'ala, how you doing? Paloma? I know a Paloma. Are you living on island? Are you my friend? Have we already met? Did you take guitar lessons from me? Did you try Sweet Pea? Yeah, I think I did. Let me look it up and see if I can remember that. It's good to see you again there, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't. Yes, I did. And I did a how-to video on it. Let me see if I could remember it. I don't know if I'll remember it just by looking at the chords. Give me a second. 2nd fret, 5th fret, 8th fret, 100th fret. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I can't remember if this was a guitar tune or a ukulele tune, but I do remember the feel for it, so I'm going to give it my best try. And tell you what, Jolene, thanks for popping in again. You know, we got monetized due to your contribution, so thank you. Today I got my first tip. So if you feel so inclined to put a thank you down in the bottom, it gives us monetary incentive to keep doing what we're doing. Every dime will go back into here and then fixing all the instruments that I have so I can give them away free to the kids that are in my neighborhood. Or adults. You know, sometimes adults are parked out. Let's see if I can get through this without laughing or butchering it. I do remember it. Sweet pea, apple of mine. Don't know when and I don't know why. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. Sweet pea, what's this all about? Don't get your way, all you do is fuss and pout. Oh, you're the only reason I keep on coming back home. I'm like the rock that you Gibraltar. I always seem to falter when words just get in the way. I know I'm gonna crumble I'm trying just to be humble, but I never think before I say, sweet pea, keeper of my soul. I know sometimes, well, I'm out of control. Well, you're the only reason I keep on coming. You're the only reason I keep on strumming. You're the only reason why I keep on coming back home. What a fun tune. Thank you for that suggestion. Right on. All right, let's get back to work. That was fun, though. Thank you. You're the only reason. And I got to tell you, people like that write songs with that hitch, that is just great. I've written over 6,000 songs. I would say maybe 5 or 6 of them are winners. My wife likes a lot more of my music than I do. However, I am viscous, bras and sisters. I am so viscous. I'd play all sorts of things. In fact, we could write a song right now if you wanted to, and it will just come out to be something. Man, record some song. Okay. I will. Oh, dude, it's good seeing you again. I haven't seen your name in a little minute. How you doing? Make some songs. Yeah, let's make a song. I am good at it. I enjoy it. But, you know, I gotta say, I think once I'm up to 10,000 songs, I really need to start recording albums. You hippie or what? A little hippie. British Columbia. Hello, Martin Kelly. How you doing? Sorry about America. I guess it goes without saying. Not all of us are crazy freaking racists. This channel also doesn't promote homophobia, xenophobia, sexist nature. We basically are the melting pot of people that, you know, we're all supposed to be. But I don't want to talk about politics. In fact, I should be doing music and playing. Let's see here. I uploaded that, did I not? You're the only reason I keep on coming. Alrighty. So I did the Smashing Pumpkins tune. Where's my pencil? I did Rises of the Moon. Somebody wanted me to do a song called Simple Man. Have I done that? Simple Man. Simple. I wish I could spell. You know the future's here. Why doesn't it spell for me? Or at least say, hey dummy, what are you doing? Oh, guess I am. Alright, well let's do this. 1, 2, simple, shoe. 1, 2, 3, roar. My friend, we have a request, Leonard Skinner's Simple Man. This one's gonna be in the key of C major. When we play C major, we have a 1 chord, moving up fingers all the way, we get a D minor. Then we're going to come down here and play these two for an E minor. Doesn't matter what fingers you play as long as you get those 2 notes. F major is our major 4th. You can move it up for a major 5th, or you can play Old Faithful, a couple different positions. You'll love them. A minor is the minor 6. It has all the same notes as C major. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. They're all the same in the key of C. So when you're playing in the key of A minor or the key of C major, it's all the same, bros. And then the last one is weird. It's called a B diminished. You don't play the outside notes and you hit a B, an F, an B, and then a D. And it goes right back to C. However, cheater, play a G major but not as a major chord or a major 7. But play it as a dominant 7 with that F in there, and it sounds almost exactly like either your diminished, half diminished, full diminished. Anyway, if you like any of this mumbo jumbo nonsense and it went right over your head, but you want to learn how to do this, check out the channel, why don't you? Put something cool in the comments section, enjoy it, ask questions, and then pass it on and share it to other people. Here we go. We're going to play a C major to a G major and then an A minor. This is a little slow for me, but this is what you should learn it at, and then put it at any speed you want to. The reason why I'm showing it slow, I want you to kind of see the little fills I do. C major, G major, A minor. Now these 2 notes that make up the A minor, the C and the A there, can be used over the top of G to do a little trill. Watch this. Try that next time you're playing it. You have a, well, Mama told me when I was young. Fifth fret. Come sit beside me, my one and only son. Listen closely to what I say. Do this, help on some Saturday. When you play the C here, put your finger down and play the G and then the C and get a lot more sound. This is when you play the stairway chord, that chord structure there, when you play just the third and the fifth there, you move it up to the B minor, you can move it up and pull it back a half step to get your C major, D. This is what I would play, like whipping post in. I'd be like, I've been run down, I've been lied to. Well, that same sort of function in any key that has A minor and G and it feels bluesy, it will definitely work. So this is definitely a blues song. What we're playing in the key of C is a 1, we're playing a 5, and then we're playing a minor 6. That's the entire song. Does not mean you cannot jam in any of the different modes. Moduses or moods means C major. It means playing a D Dorian, but you have all the notes in C. So D, E, F, G, A, B, C. D feels minory. But you're playing in C. It's nothing more than C. It's just viewed through the eyes of the minor second. Anyway, if you enjoyed any of that nonsense, mumbo jumbo music theory, check out this channel. Why don't you subscribe? Put some cool in the comment section and be awesome if you want to. I don't care. Aloha. Mama told me. All right, that was fun, Skinner. I think there's just a jam in there, right? I totally forgot about it. Yeah, my bad. Can't all be winners. Steven's my dad. Hold on, let me go back here and look at some of this right here. Nunya, 1 out of 3 Americans do a saying. Yeah, I would say 0.5 out of 1. It's nuts. Pretty chord progression. Oh yeah, for the last song, it super is. Nunya, what's up? Thank you very much this morning. You made my day. I gotta tell you, not often does a day get made so early. I look psychedelic. Hold on, let me take a look at myself. Yeah, I dig it. I get it now. Lady Darbywa. Rachel, feel the blessed. Feel the blessed. Brah. Cat Steens, please. What's Cat Steens? Let's look it up. And the Wind Cries Mary. And the Wind Cries Mary. All right, I gotta upload it. I can't forget to upload stuff either. My friend, we have a request. Leonard Skinner. Okay. This one's good. Simple Ombre. This one always gives me Leonard. Leonard Skinner. That was close. Leonard Skinner. Close enough. All right. Simple Man. Vago, you got it. Backing, you got it. How to play, what is this? Git fiddle? Nice. And then we're going to put this one in a couple days. I can't believe I let all my video elapse where I have nothing to put out. Usually I try to put them a couple days forward, so I do 6 or 7 songs in a day. And now I'm doing like 20 or 30 songs, and I've just been making them live because, it's hard to run the channel. Oh, I got done. Let me think. Where you at there? Where are you at there, Nunya? Nunya, you still in the comment section, bro? Hey, Ben. How goes it? I'm just working on, ooh, I do love some John Bryan. I did a good one the other day. Angel from Montgomery. I totally didn't remember what I was singing until I was halfway through it, though. Not great. Yeah, Sweet Pea, that's a fun tune. Good chord progression. That's Amos Lee. Check that out. Wind Cries Mary. Yeah. Oh, here's the other one that I did, too, so I should probably scoot. My friend, the Wind Cries Mary. This is the Wind Cries Mary. The Wind Cries Mary. Jimi Hendrix. How's everybody doing today? Is everybody feeling all right today? What is today? Tuesday? Oh man, I'm feeling a little anxious all day. And again, it wasn't. Mama told me 21st. You betcha. How about 8 a.m.? Everybody's up then. Everybody. No, that's not the right way to say it. Wind Crazy Mary. Wind Cries Mary. Yeah, close enough. Not made for kids. Let's record another one. Here we go. 1, 2, 2012. Kinda. My friend. Jimi Hendrix. Have you heard of him? He plays guitar. Pretty good. When we play a song called Little Wing, we're going through the chord progression so you make it your own, but these are the chords onto which we are going to play. When we look at our fretboard, we're going to be playing an E minor, and then a G major, an A minor, and then right back to an E minor. And if you haven't already guessed it yet, we are in the key of G major, which means G major is the 1 chord, A minor is the 2 chord. Don't let it be lost on you. You take that A minor, a secondary finger, and move it on up, bar it up. I know bar chords are ridiculously hard, but once you can spell bar chord and play it 1,000 times, you got it. B-double-R-E. The next chord we're going to play is a C major. When we take that C major and go to the D, we've exhibited 5 chords based off of G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, which must mean that E minor, when we put our pinky down, gives us the E minor 7, which is gorgeous. And then we're going to be going to our diminished, and just between you and me, you could play a D7. And it feels a lot like your F sharp diminished. But if you want to play the F sharp diminished, we have 6 string, 5 string, 4 string, 3 string, by going on the 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. When we replace our finger at the fret above and then play what looks like a D major with the remaining strings, you get another form of the F diminished. And then if you put your finger where that finger was and create a D major where it was, and then put a pinky on top, you get another diminished. Now, don't worry about all that. All this can be found by using your favorite browser. Maybe yours is Bing. Put in my silly name, WAGO, and then you can type in the chord name like B minor 7, and it will come up. So these chords that we're going to be playing are going to move in a progression. This is that progression. These are those chords. We're going to do E minor to G major, A minor, and we're going to go right back to that E minor, but add in our 7 there. And then we're going to play a B minor. Nice. We're going to walk that down to a B minor 7 and then an A minor, G major. And then we're going to hit an F, but we want to put our finger all the way up top to add the 9. We don't need to reveal the E flat there for its 7th because this is just an add chord. The difference between a chord like a triad that has 2 dyads or harmonies, when you add these together and you put another note on it, it's generally the 7th, either the major 7th or the minor 7th. Anytime you go above your do to do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, 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 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, although hypothetically those aren't existing, only we have a 9, 11, and 13 after 8. You have to use that triad as a foundation. Adding a chord puts that note. So add 9 just puts the 9. Well, F9 must have in that minor 7th. Again, if none of that made sense, check out my music channel. I break it down into tiny bite-sized portions onto which you can num about. Let's show you what it sounds like. Well, she's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running wild. Channel Jimmy. Butterflies, zebras, moonbeams, fairy tales. It's all she'll ever see, riding in the wind. So we're gonna walk that up each time. That is the progression. E minor, G major, A minor, E minor. B minor, B flat minor, or B flat minor, 7, A minor, G, F major, throw up your 9. Yeah! C major, then up to D. I did this kind of like D6, 9-ish feeling chord. You could just play a D major, or a D major with an F sharp in the bass, or bar up the 2nd fret and play a C major in the cage system. It also gives you your D major chord. These are all creative ideas for you. Hey, I hope you really enjoyed this as much as I did. If you did, please subscribe, put something cool in the comment section, and then, I don't know, share this with somebody you haven't seen in 33 years. I like doing that one because it feels like a glitch. Like, they're like, oh, is it over? Sometimes I watch my videos and I think, I'm an idiot. So if you're feeling that right now, I get it. Let's see. Let's have fun with the comment section. And also, thanks to my wife for being here. Ooh, Michael Songs! How you doing, buddy? Hey, I've got so many questions about the monetization thing. I don't understand how to do the member stuff. I tried to understand it by looking stuff up, and I didn't. Feel sad like a Sunday? I'm sorry about that. Ben, I hope you're feeling better, man. You know what? Is there a song I could play for you? Or, oh, I know what I could play for you, Ben. Cheer you up. If you feel sad like Sunday, let's make you feel happy and kind of easy. Yeah, no, I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm easy. Said I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do right. Wanna be free, got to be me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ben, I hope you feel better. Brother D! It's always a pleasure to see you, as always. Tell you what, I'm really stoked to do this. I got a couple more minutes before I get to have a little bit more fun, but I gotta do some work here today. Oh my goodness, those books and kazoos are for me? Well, thank you, Mrs. Laura Ahuna. Tell you what, if you haven't checked out Big Island Guitar's website, go check it out. Maybe you can find something and have it shipped to you. Straight from the island, yeah! If you like that, I don't know. Kind of felt like Chet Atkins right there. Or no, what's his name? Chet Hanks. Hey, this morning I did all of Dark Side of the Moon acoustically. I haven't done that in a long time. In fact, I don't think I've ever done it, but it was fun. I know I've played bass on it. I at least have. Okay, here's another good one. We can do Johnny Cash. My friend. Today we're going to play Mr. Cash. If you know Mr. Cash, he enjoys dressing in black, like some people we know. If you dig this channel, put your thumbs up, maybe subscribe. Go check out the music community that we are trying to start in the comment section. Also, meet other local musicians around your area and on the YouTubes. There's a great community where we intersect and we share music. Cha-cha-cha. This one's going to be in the key of F major. When we do this, we have this bass line. Now, it feels a little weird. Now, I would assume this isn't a lowered key, but the bass line... There's only going to be an E flat where it goes down. It's going to feel weird for a little minute, but we're going to have our F major. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes open all the time. Ends how tie with them birds, 'cause you're mine. I down here on my right hand, I'm playing a little alternating rhythm. So I've got a downstroke, and then I'm moving a finger and getting a downstroke and playing the same thing. What it actually looks like from the side here, after years of practicing for 5 minutes a day, you kind of know where every string is. If you do a downward stroke, you can feel where the 6 string is, you can feel where the 5 string is, you can feel where the 3 string is. The idea is being able to go from like 6 string to 4 string, then 5 string to 3 string. Giving yourself knowing the distances betwixt these strings, and then being able to make up a melody. Most of original songwriting is the use of the same chords, but trying to get different melodies and strumming patterns. Therefore, when you kind of do the same strumming pattern, like, it gets kind of boring. So over on the other side, you can include that with. So those little movements in between are lots of fun, but you gotta be able to kind of do the 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. And that's what we work on. If you have any questions about rhythm strumming patterns and you have no clue where to start, maybe check out this channel. You can put a lot of really cool comments. I will get to it and field it if it's music related or you're requesting a song, and then get back to you. As far as this goes, we're going to keep within I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. The only time we change is in the verse 2 when it says, find it hard, very easy to be true. My lonely days, oh, they're through. And then it goes up to E flat. It made it full, and then B flat, then back to F. So essentially we've gone from one key to the other. Other than that, this song follows that same pattern the entire time. Mr. Johnny Cash. If you have any questions about what these chords are, yeah, you can go to your favorite browser. Mine happens to be at the moment Google. But if anybody has another one, throw them my way. I know that Bing's out there, and I joke about it. But I can't think of another one. Anywho, if you have something cool and creative to do, put it in the comment section. I'll get to it. I love answering questions. And then maybe check out some of the playlists, which help you understand what a chord is, what a triad is, what the dyads are, how to read a circle of fifths, and then how to put all of your chords from 7 notes into triads and then put them in a grouping of family chords onto which you can start writing music. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Aloha to you. So, Mr. Sting, everybody. L'chaim. L'shan tovim. Happy Passover to you. Not Happy New Year, but Happy Passover. Happy Passover. How do I say that? Man, it's been rough. I worked at a Jewish deli for years, and it changed the way that I think about life and people and the way I treat myself and others and food and, you know, such as life isn't. One last try for Jerry Reed. Oh, Jolene, did I miss you? Let's see here. Jerry Reed. I know the name Jerry Reed, I do believe. Guitar Man, I think? Isn't that right? What other songs does Jerry Reed have? Would I recognize any others than guitar? I love the band Cake, but I can't stand when bands that are already famous cover songs. Like Metallica didn't need to cover Turn the Page. Now that song's ruined. Although, I'm an idiot. It's just my opinion. Anybody else agree? Put a thumbs up. Wago's way behind in the chat. I had to scroll up quite a bit to see what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I don't know how to read these things. What I should do, stay locally between 5 or 6 of these. One last try. Of course, he would have loved being there last weekend. Oh, you did? D, you're over on, are you here on Big Island or are you over on Oahu? Nice. Yeah, Connie Kapila is the best. It's in the South we call it jamboree or just a hoedown, but yeah, definitely when you get to see each other's skills. Because the best part about sitting in a group of people is when somebody's just doing that, like like that. Somebody's over there going, and then like the violin player is into it too, and everybody takes a minute to kind of listen to what everybody's doing. I love listening to other people's stuff and like trying to quick comp and do it on the fly. Ooh, Johnny! Let's see here. Johnny Cash, welcome the line. Is anybody working on a song right now that they need a little hand on? Maybe I could help you figure out or get you to where you're going or explain a little music theory behind it if you want. If not, no worries. Just don't want to waste your time. But, oh, if you're hanging out here and you do enjoy, that's pretty cool. Let's see. I got a student at 3:20, so I am open. Prom out. And if anybody has a cat in a hat that likes you, or actually, I've got a better idea than just chalk and gibberish. There is something on the YouTube supers called badges. Apparently, you can make your own, and rather than just grabbing, I am Martin Kelly, rather than just grabbing just random badges, I'd like to create some. So I'm also looking at a couple other channels like Michael Songs. They've got some badges of their own, and like, what kind of badges should I make? And I've gone through a couple of ideas to let people know. The badges are something I think you put by your name that allows you to, say something or show something or pride. And I was thinking maybe to do a level of musicianship so people can honestly pick beginner, intermediate, advanced, but have different colors. So when I'm talking to a screen name, I can see a badge and know what type of advice to give. Because the advice you give for somebody who's playing like that wants to know what negative harmonies are, or how to like, do secondary dominants on top or use tritone substitutions, that stuff is just way too much for somebody who's still working on how to play a chord. So the idea is, if I know preemptively, I could give more direct communication, thusly cutting time off of me just talking blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, Justine, how are you? It's good to see you. The real Justine Kaspernick. Excellent. How are you doing today? Oh, look at all these little emoji thingies. Justine, how's the guitar going? Yeah, I've thought about that. If you have any questions and you go to these silly videos, you can always drop a musical question down there in the comments section. That'd be super groovy. And the people I rent the room from just gave me a big old basket of like music books and kazoos and stuff. So super excited. I'm gonna take that to their next oh my goodness. Ooh, I got hiccups. Connie Capilla. Every Friday, first Friday in Hilo, I play down on the Baywalk. Anybody's welcome. If you're in town, come and play. If you're local, come on down, play. I'll bring everything. I have all the instruments that you need. Unless you're there to rob me, then don't come. Stay home. That's so cool. Kazoos. Nothing better than a kazoo going. Unless it's annoying, then no. All right, Jerry Reed, tabs, and the whole point of doing this, Amos Moses. Yeah, kind of Eastbound Smokey and the Bandit. Oh. I'll tell you what, I'll have to probably just learn one of these. Let me just write it down. Jerry Reed. And I do know that I've played music over the top of people who are like, hey, let's play some Jerry Reed. But I would not be able to remember the name of songs or lyrics or my name while playing. What are you gonna do? And then let's see here. I've got my thing around. Let's look up the hello. If you can't use them, please try to do my advice. Feel free to use. Okay, great. Thanks, Laura. And then Bulls on Parade. No, I did Bulls in the Bronx. Girl Like You. Numb. Linkin Park. All right, let's do this. Do. Lincoln, and it's spelled weird, or maybe not. Maybe not weird to people who spell that way, but I don't spell it that way. What's the name of the song? Numb. Okay. And here comes the ads. Give it to me. Lincoln Park, Numb. Okay. Does anybody in the comment section listen to Linkin Park? I know that they're kind of like heavy metal rap mixed, and if I hit it on the head, that's probably right. Or I don't know. Ding, good morning for you. Good morning. Oh, are you out of here, Michael? Aloha. Gordon Lightfoot. Excellent. Sundown. Yeah, that's a good one. This is not really what I expected to be. This is in the key of A major, or it's in the key of F sharp minor. When we play a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the sixth note is always the relative minor, which means all the notes in the key of F sharp minor and all the notes in the key of A major, they're the same. So when we play this, we kind of see, since this is starting off with a minor, if we're actually playing in the minor key, and then whether that minor is a natural minor, or if that key is a harmonic minor, or if that key is a melodic minor. So each one, ooh, in fact, that last note, I think it is a melodic minor, but we're going to check it out really quick. Let's go back to the beginning, because to tell you the truth, I wasn't listening. But definitely. C sharp diminished, blending tone too good, C sharp 5, C5. Just gonna play the major, it just changes key, so. Got it. Fades out, does the riff. Awesome. Big breath. My friend, today we're going to be doing Linkin Park. This song is called Numb, and we're going to be playing it in the key of A major, but more importantly, it's relative minor, F sharp minor. Big breath, here we go. I'm going to try and talk really slow. I can't do it. 5, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, 6, 7. That's an A major. And when we play an A major, we need to get rid of that third and then just get rid of the rest of the chord. And we're playing something called a power chord. It's only going to be using the E string, the A string, and the D string, playing 2 notes, which are the same, the octave, and then the 5th of that chord. Make sure we're getting rid of that median, because we don't want to determine major or minor. We just want it to be kind of solid and big, thick. Since this one does have the feeling you could put it in drop D and get a really thick tone, maybe we'll talk about this at the end of the video. Otherwise, I just want to show you what the chords are and what the form is. In the beginning, we have an A, and then we have a B, and then an A, and then a B, and then a bridge, and then a jam, and then the A, and then the B, and then it ends. What does that mean? Verse, chorus, jam section, verse, chorus, outro, donezo. If that didn't make sense, check out this channel. I explained something, it's called form. There's many different types of forms. Sonata form is one of them. Binary form is where you just have verse, chorus, verse, chorus, sometimes referred to as AABB, AB, ABB. It's a great way to let people know, hey, we're playing in the key of F sharp minor. We're doing AB, AB, jam, jam, so a C, and then AB, end it. Everybody's like, okay, that's what we're looking at. So we're playing an F sharp 5. We're going to go up and over a minor third, which means if you know where the F sharp is and you go up to the B and go up 3 notes, you're going to find yourself on the D. Throw down that power chord. Put your finger down on the A. Why not? It's part of the chord, power chord. And then we're going to be pulling it down to the A 5. So A, E, A. And then we're going to be going all the way down to the low E. And it is a major, and you can throw that, but when we're playing a power chord, the major really isn't anyways, but you don't want to hit the minor, so you might just want to throw the G sharp in there, anyhow. Or go up to the E here. That's the A. Here's what it looks like. That's the A. The B goes through that part, but it does like a... Notice I'm doing a half step, and then down to the A. E. Stop off, back to the A. After it does that a couple different times, verse, chorus, it goes to a C part. It's going to go back down from your E5 to a D5, to an E5, up to an F sharp 5, then all the way to an A5, E, D, C sharp, hold out this chord, If you enjoyed this as much as I did, please put something cool and classy in the comment section, and we will will get your request if you put it in the comment section as well. If any of this music theory nonsense isn't up your bag, but you did enjoy the show, check out the channel. We do live streams on Monday and Tuesdays generally, and if you're watching this in 2050, I'm dead, hopefully. Aloha. Yeah, I just do this because I like talking story with people. It gives something to do. Ever heard of Kurt Winter played with the Guess Who? Yeah, I guess. Hand Me Down World. I have. I mean, I do really enjoy the Guess Who. I just talked to somebody the other day. We were talking story on one of these live chats, and I think we were the only two in the comment section besides my wife that knew that tune. Albert Crusher. That's a great tune. I was like, I don't think I could play it, and then I played it. I was like, what? Oh, that sounded so kind of pretentious. Sorry, I did my best. Guess Who? I'll look it up. Guess Who? I mean, the Guess Who have an unbelievable amount of different songs that are just so stupid amazing. Talking like a degenerate. They have a plethora of music that is really, really nice. Just super nice. Let's see. They do American Woman.
This song is called Numb.
Numb. All right. Here we go. L-I-N Lincoln Numb. How to plays. How to play. That would have been fun to do on electric too. I need to get into that. I mean, I got pedals. It just takes forever to set this nonsense up. And I find myself diddly diddly diddly, and I forget to actually do anything, so I just play noodle. Still in my noodle phase. Down, ba-da-dum. All right, what's the next song? What did I just do? I did Numb, so I gotta cross that off the list of. Oh, there's my pencil. Yeah, that was fun. Linkin Park. Where to go? I'm about 50 songs tall now. Linkin Park, Numb, cool. Cannon Rock? Huh. Oh, I wrote down Wheel in the Sky. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. That is a ridiculous song. If anybody has never heard Journey do Wheel in the Sky, stop listening to me and go listen to Wheel in the Sky. Oh man, let me think. I know you guys are talking story. Rachel, I hope that you're talking about all the good stuff. Oh man, Michael, that would make me so happy if we could do a call once you guys are done with tax stuff too. I am going to try my best to get my tax stuff done in the next day or two. Jolene on a monkey? Yes. That would be so groovy. Plus, talking story, we definitely should catch up. And honestly, I'm looking forward after dust settles and we actually get this house built to having you guys out. It would be super cool. That's right. I told Rachel there's a specific statement on channel interviews. Yeah, Rachel wants to do an interview series, so I think we're going to do it together. I started it like last year. I really enjoyed it and enjoyed all the people that I interviewed. I want to do callbacks. Michael's one of them. So if you haven't checked out Michael Songs, do that right now. It's at Michael Songs. He and Maria run a wonderful channel. Lots and lots of fun. Let's see. Jumping back in this, that wasn't a request, but I think I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to look at the song. I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, my friend. We're going to be doing a song by the Guess Who. Now, if you don't know who the Guess Who, it's not the Who, and it's not the Guess. It's not the, and it's not Guess the. It's not Who Guess the. It's the Guess Who. That's right. I wish I knew all the numbers. Not numbers, but I wish I knew all the names of all the people in the band. But it's amazing. Maybe that's my goal this week, to learn their actual names. We're going to be playing in the key of, let's see here, F major. F major has a big old bar chord as its one. Oh, that background's trippy, isn't it? Thumbs up in the comment section for the trippy background. F major then goes to G minor. G minor then goes to an A minor as a minor third. Our A goes to a B flat right there. So A minor, B flat major. You can move it up for a C major. Or G other ways, you can play Old Faithful C major. When we play a D minor, we have a D, F, and an A. I really enjoy putting the F right there and my pinky down to cover the D. Nice and full inversion right there. And then after we play the D, which is our relative minor, meaning that all the notes in the key of F major are all the notes in the key of D minor. You betcha. Don't you know? One finger movement gets a D minor or an F major. And if any of this went over the top of your head, check out this channel. I try to take music theory, which is really crazy, and boil it down to little bite-sized num-nums. If you check out the channel, put a subscribe click up there. Maybe do a super thanks. No, just enjoy music. That's it. All right, here we go. We're going to do These Eyes Cry Every Night Just For You. We're going to be playing a D minor 7, so it looks like an F major or a B flat major, but we're going to get rid of that finger. You're going to have D as our lowest note, so when you're attacking it, don't worry about the 5 and 6 string, G golly. Just go, these eyes. A C major 7 is like a C major, but get rid of that finger. Beautiful. Or you could play that 1 and 3, C and E, and then put your finger on the major 7. That's not the right note. That is. That also sounds really good. You can put a pinky up top here. In fact, you can cover all of them. It'll sound beautiful either way. These eyes cry every night just for you. Again, these arms long to hold you again. A minor to C. Heart is with me. Yeah, I'll never be free. No, baby, no. You gave a promise to me, yeah. G, and you broke it. G7, you broke it. Back to the D minor 7. These eyes watched you bring my world to an end. This heart could not accept and pretend. A minor again. Hunting's on me. Yeah, well, I'll never be free. No. Took a vow with me, yeah. Then you spoke it. Yeah, you spoke it. When learning how to play the G major, remember the 1 and 3 is going to be your major dyad each time, no matter where you go on this fretboard. You're going to see yourself seeing it in the key of F, because there it is. In C, there it is. In G, there it is. So what I would say is try and play all of these with multiple fingers. If you have any question about it, you can check out this channel. This song essentially plays that back and forth. That is the A and the B, and then there's a bridge. It goes to an F major 7 with a G in the bass. A little weird here. So what I'm going to do is just show you how to play all the chords. Here's an F major. When we take this note and we put it back a half step, we can play the S and keep that note of the C. That gives us an F major 7. I really like to play this one where you just don't play the high E, and you play the B at the first, the G at the second, and then the D at the third, and then you attack it from the D string. But if you play that and you put your finger over the top for the G, that's what you get. I would rather just put my finger up here and catch the 9, and it essentially does the same thing we're looking for. So the easy fix for that is 1, 2, 2, and pinky up top. Easy breezy, right? As we say on Island here, easy, easy. That sounded British, didn't it? Again, I'm an idiot. Here we go. We're going to try and do that when we have our F major 7 there. We got these two, and then we have these eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never going to see another woman D like I would do. We're going to take that same chord there and then play a G major 7, the same thing we were doing with F here, but right here. These eyes to the D major 7. I'm crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never going to see another lover like they did with you. You're going to do the same thing and move it up again, so you have the A. So when we have the A major 7, these eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot never gonna see another lover like they had. F sharp major, G with you. D minor 7. Cry every night just for you. These arms long to hold you again. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of loves, but they're never gonna see another woman like they had with you. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another lover like they do with you. And then the last time you can even go to your E major 7. These eyes, oh, these eyes. So you're just gonna be going back between your E major 7 and your A major 7. If you like these jazz type chords, hey, there are many channels to check out there on this interwebs, but I'd really appreciate if you check out this channel. My name's Wago Howard. If you enjoyed this, put your thumb up, subscribe, send this to somebody you haven't seen in a while. Aloha. What a good song. I butchered it. What a good song though. Do 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 do. You know who made my day today? None your business. Now that's not an insult. We had somebody with the screen name None your business that donated. If you like what you're seeing here, try to hit that thanks button. Throw $1 or $2 our way. It would really help in the process. Let's see. Shout out the music on community. Yeah. Guess who? Fun, huh? We have places folks stay. Yeah, there's a couple places to stay. I'm here. Burton Cummings. Is that a singer? I should check it out. Should I write it down? Get your guitars, everybody. Super bad. Funny movie. Boop. You know what movie I really liked, but I thought it was a little, I like to keep things clean. It was that End of the World movie with Tatum Channing and Michael Cera. I like how they made fun of Michael Cera and he let them do that. It was really fun. Please sing the word Chimins. It will most certainly make my day. Please sing the word Chimins. Yeah, right on. Oh, what key you want it in? How about, let's do like, Chimins. 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 Is that good? Chimins? Nice. Chimins. Smelly, what are you up to? How you doing today? Does that say Smelly Savior? Oh, Stainer. Even better. Let's see. GM. Good God. I'll throw you $1 if you say Chimins. Chimins. Yeah, I guess I don't know what Chimins means. Does anybody know what Jarum is? I didn't know what that was, and now that I do know what it is, I can never unknow it, so don't Google it. Smelly Stainer? Now we know. Hammer Space by Face. Cannibal Corpse? Absolutely. Let's see, Cannibal. Just because we're saying cannibal out there, have you watched Cannibal the movie? Trey Parker, Matt Stone, the guys who did South Park. It's a spaghetti western. It's kind of funny. I think you might like it. Cannibal Corpse. What song was that? See if I could show it. Do you want to see if I can play the song, or are you a musician and then you're trying to look, figure out how to do it? Play Hammer Smash Face. I feel like I've heard this before. Hammer Smash Face. You know, it's funny when you type this into the browser and it comes up with tab, you know that it's a hard song. Yes! We've got a pretty good metal thing going on this island. I'm really happy. In fact, I would love to be in a metal band. I do. I'll tell you anyway. Dude, E flat. I'm not gonna down tune for it. Let me grab another guitar. I have this one already down tuned to E flat. What are you gonna throw me an ad here? No sir. No sir. There are ads in the middle of songs. That is ridiculous. Oh, that was just the beginning of it? It's not going to work for me, folks. I need to see the whole thing. Come on, Scro. All of this stuff is all copyright. You can't watch any of it? Well, dink, dinkity, dink, dink, dink. What's it have? Like a... I guess that's the bass line though, isn't it? Back on the battle. That's one I'll have to put on the list. Are you a heavy metal fan there, Cannibal? Wait a minute, your screen wasn't Cannibal. That's the bass lick that we were just doing. Yeah, I'm definitely freshly flowered. Sing that story from the movie Glory. Sing that story song from the movie Glory? Glory? Like the fighting? The Civil War movie with Matthew Broderick? I'll learn that one. I'll write that one down. The Cannibal Corpse. All right, what is that? So what is these days? I'm going to look up these days. These days. These days. Jackson Brown, huh? All right. These days. Let's look it up. Jackson Brown. Oh, that's a cute artwork. That kind of looks like Pink Floyd, Uma Numa. But not. Do 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 do. My friend. Very rarely do I get a song that tickles me like this one. Jackson Brown, believe it or not. We're going to be playing this one in the key of F, and I'm going to show you how to play with a capo. But first off, we're going to show it down here with the key of F major. We have an F major, G minor, A minor, the infamous B flat major. It's a hard one. It's the only flat in the key, and you use A. If you play it like that, that's fine. But I would say try to play with your other tree fingers. When you move it up, it's a little easier to do that. But eventually you're going to want to turn into that B-A-R-R-E bar chord. You could also move that up to your major fifth as a C. This works quite well. When we play a D minor, the D minor really is the relative minor of F, has all the same notes. And when we play a C7, it gives us our E diminished sound, which goes back to our 1. All of these things I just said, I know it was very fast. It's all just the foundation of music theory. If you are beginning an instrument, don't let this daunt you. come to the channel, check it out, subscribe, put something cool in the comment section, say hi, howdy doing on any of our live streams, and suggest something to cover. So this one, Jackson Browne, very pretty. Reminded me immediately of a band tune. If you could tell me what that band tune is and put it down in the comment section, that'd be amazing. We're gonna move this up to the 5th fret and show you when you play a C, the tonal note at the bass, that's enough. Therefore, that's our 1 chord. When we play a C major, we are playing the 1 chord. When we play a D minor, we're playing the 2 chord. So that'd be a G minor. When you take off the capo and you start playing these chords like this, now I've been you need to move forward for this. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Use this capo and have fun with it. Very, very fun tune. Follow me here. We're going to be doing a C major. We're going to move a finger down to the 5 string, and then move this finger off and put a pinky down. This gives us kind of like a G major, but it has a B in the bass. And then or a G major sus with a B in the bass. And then we're going to be bringing that down to an A minor and then an A minor 7. We're going to move a pinky down to get the G note over the top of that A minor 7. It's in the chord. The G is what makes it the minor 7. And then when we take our finger and we drop it down, again, we're going to be playing the F major. But don't just leave it as the major. We might even want to make it into a F major and then put a pinky up on the G again for that 9. Whew, crisp. Let's hear that again. Na, 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 na. Very fun. Anywho, Jackson Browne, great songwriter. Let's hear what it sounds like. Well, I've been out walking. I don't do that much talking any these days. These days. These days I seem to think a lot about the things I forgot to do for you. Right there, I mean, in songwriting, the idea about that, it's simple to those who know a little bit music theory, but it is amazing to hear it in a song being used for its purpose. It completely moves the chord from where it is on your G major, and you want to be going into A minor. Well, A minor or A major or F sharp minor, all of these have a commonality. The 5th of the key of A major, or the, right before it in the key. So it would be the 7th in the key of F sharp minor, but relatively the same thing. By making that E major and E7, it sounds like playing a G sharp diminished. So no matter what you play for your G sharp diminished, no matter what chord that is, it tends to have this feeling of extreme suspense and then a quick resolution from E7 to A minor. It's so good. I had to stop and say it. Whoop, 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 whoop. These days seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do. G for you, E7. All the times I had the chance to. Well, I had a lover. It's so hard to risk another these days. These days. Now if I seem to be afraid to live the life that I made in song, well, it's just that I've been losing so long. Instrumental does the same movements. around there. You don't have to do the A minor to E minor. If you do, it's just moving the chords out of sync. Well, I'll keep moving on. I'll keep moving on. Things are bound to be improving these days. One of these days I sit on corner streets, counting time in tones of 10. My friend, don't confront me with my failures. I have not forgotten them. Gotta say, it's one of the best songs I've heard in a long time. Reminds me of all my favorites. Paul Simon, Grateful Dead, Fish. I mean, thank you for that request. That really made my day. Tell you what, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, put something cool in the comment section. Thumbs up, subscribe. I don't know, send a thanks out there. Other than that, enjoy music and enjoy your day. Aloha to you. What a great tune. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed that tune. Oh, thanks, Reggie. Good to have a public adjuster who's amazing. Yeah. Great adjuster in my situation. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Thank God, Justine. You know, my heart hurts every time. So you're with us in our thoughts. I don't really pray to anybody, but you're definitely with me in my thoughts. DTW, actually. I don't know what the acronyms mean. Looks like the comment section's doing just fine. I'm going to stay out of it and do my thing. These days. Yeah, that one's catchy as all get out. Didn't it feel like a Paul Simon tune, kind of? These days. What was I saying? Yeah, Jackson Brown. It's with a E, right? Yeah. Wago Howard. How to play, what is that, guitar? Yeah, for. Alright, Jackson Brown is a great one, not gonna lie. Baby Blue, Bud Figure? Baby Blue Chord. Baby Blue Chord. Oh, you know what? I think I did look this up. It's weird. I thought it would be better. Is that what I thought? On that one. Yeah, I do like that one. It's just I want to learn those chords. I don't think it's in the key that I'm in. Also, I would need to tune to a different key. Otherwise, kind of felt like it, but it felt like it was detuned. A lot of the music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s did a thing because there really wasn't standardized pitch by Sony or RCA or Magnavox or anybody that was recording until I think it was the late 70s. So, I don't know. Wah wah. Wah wah. It's all right. Let's pick another song down. Whiskey Lullaby, Allison and Brad. Whiskey Lullaby. How do you spell whiskey? Is my brain broken? Okay. Whiskey Lullaby. Lullaby. All right. Brad Paisley. I wrote down Brandy something. Allison and Brad. Oh, never mind. Oh, Alison Krauss. Very nice. Very nice. I do like Alison Krauss. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I can't say that I've met her. Although I met her as a kid. Who knows? But she don't know me, that's for sure. Oh, I don't need the backstory. It's in D or B minor. gratitude too, buddy. I can hear it.
Hey, man, you're home. Son, hey, this
Okay, we don't need the backstory. Is this a movie? Let's see here. I got another time for another 2 of these. I hope everybody's just hanging out. It's okay. And this is what I do in my normal day. I take song requests and then I learn how to play them along with writing syllabuses for my 30+ students and just enjoying music. This is what it is right here. My friend had another wonderful request. This is called Whiskey Lullaby. Now, this has Mr. Brad Paisley, I believe is his name, and Allison Krauss. So check it out. This one, there is no capo on there, which is wonderful. We're going to be playing this one in the key of D major. D major begates to an E minor. We have an F sharp minor, G major, the infamous A major, B minor, and then a C sharp diminished has a C sharp. Yes, it absolutely is going to go right here to the 5th, go up top to the 5th, and then put a pinky on the 6th. Don't play the outside. A to a D. Now that is the verse. The chorus is a little bit different, but we're going to cross that bridge when we get there. Remember, if you like the way I teach, thumbs up, subscribe if you would. Put something cool in the comment section, and then put a request of a song you've been working on. Oh, why don't ya? When we play the D, well, she put him on like a bird. Then it stays on the B minor. Now this progression ends on something called a deceptive cadence. It's in the key of G, but then it ends on a minor chord. We could have ended on the E, but we're in the key of D. It ends on the B minor, which is the relative minor. So rather than putting the chord back to the D, so it gives you, the listener, as the resolution, like a feeling. It gives you this kind of, still kind of awe, but kind of in suspension. It kind of waits for you to feel that. And then it goes, la 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 la. We're going back and forth between B minor and G major. Goes back to a verse, does a chorus, does an interlude of the la 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 la, and then it gradually gets softer and quieter. In music, when you have a pitch which is at a constant volume, and then you slowly get from one tone, which is louder than the other, and then little by little, gradually get to the point where it's quieter, that's called a decrescendo as far as the volume goes. And when you slow it down, it's called a retardando. Retardando. Crescendo gets louder. Decrescendo gets slower. And when we're trying to get a little less volume, we're also going to be doing something where we're taking away some of the pitch and changing the dynamics. So when we have something that gets louder and then we have something that gets slower, they often work hand in hand. If you enjoyed this today, subscribe, put something cool in the comment section. We'll see you soon. Aloha. Ba ba ba. Okay, song. Not bad. Brad Pace. Marty McFly. I haven't seen that screen name in a little minute. How you doing, my friend? That's what they called Trump in college. Retardondo. Maybe. I was a little bit of a tard when I was younger, too. Not to stick up for Mr. Orange. That guy's a real lunatic. Let's see here. A few months older. We're both young at the heart. Yeah, I'm 45 next week, I think. We're a tiny glimpse on the scale of things we can even begin to understand. Yeah. Try to give up. This is the ASMR portion of the show. That's funny. That is good. Yeah, I'm totally disgusted with being white. I feel very ashamed almost all day, every day. Cannibal Corpse. The name of that song was Hammer... to my face, in my face, hammer to face. I'll just put that, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I feel pretty bummed out for the fact that people are okay with the state of our reality. It just breaks my brain. And plus, I know that there's a lot of young, impressionable people out there, and I remember, I don't know when I crossed the threshold of just being an idiot and realizing I was an idiot. But from that day, it's been nothing but educating myself about how the world actually works and being okay with it. It's hard. Seek therapy. Go through the process of making yourself better. Man, I just realized these are my pants. I got some Flower Eye right now. The Flower Eyes. That would be a good band name. Flower Eyes. Or not. Oh, man. Woo! All right, so what's the next song we're gonna do? How about Nirvana? Nirvana, Drain You. Never heard this song, unless I have. It's off of the original. You know, this might have some curse words in it. The original audio was really dirty. There's lots of Nirvana fashion. I don't think this is in the key of E flat either. I think it's tuning something up. Because I'm playing a B flat. I know one baby to another says I'm lucky to have met you. Don't care what you think or less of this about me. It's now my duty to completely drain you. I travel. Is that it? Yeah. I travel through a tube and end up in your reflection. So if that's the B flat, I'm there. So I need to play an F. Chew your me for you. Passing back and forth, and passionate kiss from my mouth to yours. I'd be. I like you. Is that it? Okay, I like it. I guess it is. Let me see if I can do that. D? Yeah. So D, what is that? DG? How would that sound? crazy tuning. Okay. And then the chorus would be boom. Yeah. Has anybody else heard this song before? I mean, I'm an idiot. I should have listened to more of them. And it ends on there. I guess I don't need to hear the rest. Let's hear it though. Again, decrescendo, retardando. Okay, Nirvana, here we go. My friend, another Nirvana song. Tell you what, so much respect for the late, great Kurt Cobain. Tell you what, you always lose the good ones young. Us old fogies keep going. Just us. This one has been viewed over 500,000 times on the Ultimate Guitar. And guess what? Those chords are wrong. So I'm going to show you how to play it. We are using a different guitar. As you can see, we're not in standard tuning. We have tuned down so our strings are tuned to G. We're going to have a C. We're going to have a F, we're going to have an A, and then we're going to have another D. Our bottom tune, just like the top, is in D. We're going to have D, G, C, F, A, D. When you get into this tuning, you can play the chord you know is a B major, and it will give you the chord we're looking for. Honestly, if I was it's down a whole step, so we would be playing a C sharp minor in the regular thing, but then it'll be up a whole step, so we'd be playing like A flat, which is not a pleasing key to play in. So don't worry about the math behind it. We're just gonna play this tune. We're gonna have power chords. So 2, 4, 4. We're gonna move this all the way up to the 6th fret, and I would close the other things. Maybe close this off and just play the power chord, and then come back down to the 4th fret, same power chord, and then move right above it for a You Betcha power chord. So we've got a B, D sharp, G sharp, C sharp. This is in the key of B, so it feels right. Here we go. One baby to chew your lead for you, pass it back and forth in a passionate kiss from my mouth to yours. I like you. There are no chords here. Honestly, I don't really know what's going on here. I listened to it once, and then I put the B here. It stays there, but I hear this. So frankly, drugs. I don't know what's going on there, but I think there's a lot of distortion. If you know how to put distortion on your guitar and go dilly dilly dilly, you're gonna have fun. Goes through it for about 48 measures, and then plays through the verse. The progression from the A part one time, and then starts singing and wraps up the song. So that's what we're gonna do here. And he also does this like and builds it back up. One baby to another says I'm lucky to let you. Don't care what you think unless it's about me. I know it's now my duty to completely drain you. I travel through 2 million into your infection. Truthful for you in a passionate kiss. Passing back and forth, sloppy lips, sloppy lips. You are my vitamin. James' writing style, very much so. Now that I'm teaching and I understand a little bit of music, much more than 20 years ago, Nirvana makes way more sense to me. I wish I would have caught on to it in my teens. However, these videos are for you so you can enjoy the awesomeness that is Nirvana. Anywho, have a great day. If you like this channel, subscribe, put some cool in the comment section. Aloha to you. Yeah, frankly, every time I watch a Kurt Cobain thing, it just blows my mind. Yeah, we're in Hawaii. Nice plane. Oh, you're from Japan? Aloha to you. Wago just got monetized. Yeah, I did just get monetized. If you want to, maybe throw $1 or $2 in that thanks. If I play a song that you request, that'd be super cool. Other than that, I'm just going through all of the other different songs I've been requested. Let's see here. Maybe we could do a Zeppelin tune. See some requests out there. I could record this one too if need be. For the channel, is there a Zeppelin tune that would be good? I mean, I guess I could do a really hard one. What was the last really hard one that I worked on? It wasn't Kashmir. Kashmir is weird because it's I think was it Over the Hills and Far Away? No, but that would be a fun one to play. Am I loud enough? Over the Hills. I don't know if I'm warmed up enough, but I'm gonna try this one. Maybe I should teach it before I play it. Or though, who cares? Many dreams come true. Some have silver lining. I live for my dream and a pocket full of gold. Mellow is a man who knows what he's been missing. Many, many man cannot see the open road. Many is the word that only leaves you guessing, guessing about those things that you really ought to know. You really ought to know. You really ought to know. Tell you what, I really enjoyed playing for everyone today. This was a heck of a stream. Covered a lot. I'm going to leave it on for another second. If you enjoyed it and you want to throw us a super thanks, thank you very much. If not, no worries. Check out, hang out. I've got a student that I get the pleasure of teaching. I'm going to prepare for that, and I will see everyone on this channel pretty soon. Aloha. Oh, hey, dude.
Hey.
What's cracking? How are you doing?
I'm good. I got to hear your song.
Oh, good. What'd you think? That wasn't my song. That was a band called Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And they're super good. How'd I do? Is it
That's
good?
awesome.
Do it justice?
Yeah.
Sometimes it.
You're good.
I'm just reading right off the thing. Sometimes
So good.
chords are a little funky. But yeah, it's a practice.
He closed his eyes and started tapping his feet.
Good. That's what. Tell you what. Maybe we should work on some John Bonham today.
Yeah.
John Bonham has some thick feet. Some super thick feet. Oh, thank you very much. Mahalo.